that breaking news. The FBI raiding the homes of several of Mayor Eric Adams' top aides and NYPD officials.
Yeah, that includes Deputy Mayor of Public Safety Philip Banks, First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright, and Schools Chancellor David Banks. Now, the Schools Chancellor lives with Wright, and Philip Banks is his brother.
Yeah, and we're learning just moments ago, Police Commissioner Edward Caban and Deputy Mayor Tim Pearson among those included in these FBI raids.
And we say thank you for joining us here at 4 for the Pix 11 News. I'm Erin LeBeau.
Yeah, turning out to be a very busy afternoon. I'm Candace Gibson. Let's get right to that breaking news right now from Henry Rossoff, live in Lower Manhattan. Henry, what are you learning from your sources?
Well, a source familiar with this matter tells me that this appears to be unrelated to the nearly year-long investigation into the mayor's campaign finances, specifically whether or not there was any wrongdoing as it relates to dealings and fundraising with the Turkish government and Turkish businessmen. Let's tell you what we know about this apparent second investigation, especially the targets. Take a look at some video. We'll show you who we're talking about. First, Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright. She shares a home with David Banks, the schools chancellor in Harlem. We know that early Wednesday morning that home was raided with electronic devices seized. You also made mention already of Deputy Mayor for Public Safety Philip Banks. He's the brother of David Banks, the chancellor, a former cop and longtime ally to the mayor. He had his Queens home raided. Again, a source close to this matter indicating not linked to the nearly year-long investigation related to this Turkish matter. I did just obtain a statement from City Hall, in fact from City Hall Chief Counsel Lisa Zornberg. It says, quote, investigators have not indicated to us that the mayor or his staff are targets of any investigation. As a former member of law enforcement, the mayor has repeatedly made clear that all members of the team need to follow the law. But what we have here is, at a minimum, a second major investigation in the orbit of Mayor Eric Adams, and he's facing a tough primary challenge, as is next year, in part because of policy disagreements, but in part because of that first investigation. I've been reaching out to his major primary opponents and actually just spoke with one of them, former Comptroller Scott Stringer. Take a listen.
But you can't just sweep this under the rug, smile in the camera and say, hey, I'm cooperating. There is now serious allegations. There are now serious subpoenas out there. We have to make sure that the city is running competently and in the most safe manner. But right now we have a crisis that, quite frankly, in my 30 years in government, I have never seen a day quite like this in New York City government.
So what you have Mr. Stringer and others out there calling for is the mayor to come out and say something with all of these various raids that have happened over the last 24 hours, and not continue to say, as he has been for close to a year now, well, I'm following the law, we've done nothing wrong. At this point, what he's arguing is that doesn't cut it. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we're going to hear from current Comptroller Brad Lander. I'm actually on my way across Lower Manhattan here to meet with him. So the dominoes continuing to fall, the outspoken voices continuing to speak out against the mayor as these federal investigations continue. Live in Lower